for him to pet me and I go to bed. Nothing serious. That's what I wanted for my husband though. I just told my husband normal way. I was like, man, I didn't eat the food. He said, why? I said, it's cold. No, I don't like cold food. The food is cold. I don't know what to eat though. I'm so hungry. Just for him to pet me. Ogbeni. Petting went wrong. The next thing I heard was my mother-in-law phone rang. It was my husband calling her. Go babe. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Praise Uche and you're watching Praise Uche TV. If you're seeing my face for the first time, thank you for joining us. Please do well to hit on the red subscribe button to become a member of this beautiful jolly family. And to my oldies, you already know now, you guys are the world. Yes, you are the Ogbonge. Guys, pardon me if I see any white nylon. I'm carrying my child and I put some treatment on her hair, so I'm wearing a nylon to make the condition sit in well. So that's by the way. Today I'll be telling you how I almost did not marry my husband. Like, hey, just relax. If you want to hear all of those stories, just watch till the end, because so you don't make the mistake I almost made. Okay guys, when I was dating my husband, it was a long distance relationship because it was here in Italy and I was in Nigeria. I was based in Lagos, Nigeria. When we were about planning our wedding, I had to go and see his people because it's just necessary. I go to see them. They haven't seen me before. They don't know me. They just have to know who their son is getting married to, who they are coming to get married to. So I had to go, and guys, going to see your parents-in-law for the first time, it's just like you're going to write a very tough examination. That is when they'll determine if you pass or fail. So I have to be of my best, the bestest of the best behavior, so that they will find me worthy to marry their son. Okay, so I went from Lagos to Makurdi. If you've been to Makurdi from Lagos or from Lagos to Makurdi, you know it's a all-day journey. By road. It's a very long, stressful, tiring journey. So I went from Lagos to Makurdi. It was a long journey, a very long, tiring, stressful one. So I got there really late. I think I got there around past 11 or to 12 or past 12, but it was really late. So it was only my mom-in-law and the house help that was around there. I went. So the house help was already asleep because it was really late. It was only my mother-in-law that was awake to receive me. So when she saw me, she hugged me. She was so happy to have me. She took me to my room, got me water to bathe and made me feel comfortable. Then after that, I had to come and eat my food. Now, this is where the problem started from. So I came out to the dining to eat. She was sitting beside me. We were together. So, and I had a very long journey. I was tired. And really, to be frank, I wasn't even hungry. I had a lot of things while at the journey, elsuya, banana, plantain chips, okpa, those nonsense to eat on the road while traveling. So I've had enough of those and I was really full. I just needed like a very hot cup of tea to go to bed. But somebody that is coming for a long journey, naturally you just know the person is hungry and they've prepared a very thick, delicious looking soup and pounded yam, swallow to receive me. And that was the best. I think my father-in-law asked to order them to kill a very big catfish. My sister-in-law was telling me that they don't use catfish to cook soup unless there's a special visitor. So my father-in-law said there's a special visitor, so they had to use catfish to cook soup for me, especially egusi soup and catfish. You cannot even beat that. So they served the food. But I was really full. I wasn't in the mood for that. I just needed a cup of tea and go to bed. And me, naturally, I'm not the kind of person that I like my food really hot. Like, I like my food really, really hot. I like when I finish cooking, I dish out my food and I'm eating it. I'm like, I don't like cold food, not even warm. I like my food hot. So when they served me the food, it was not hot like I used to like my food. It was warm. And considering the fact that I was not really hungry. But because it was my first night, I cannot just forehand. I had to eat whatever they give to me. I cannot say I want tea. I just have to behave like a good girl. I have to pass this exam. So they served the food, but I ate the first one. The second one, I wasn't feeling it. I was just too tired. I just wanted to go to bed. I just told her that, Mama, I'm done. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I'll continue with the food. So I would just see. She was like, okay. She was even persuading me that eat further. I said, no, 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 that I am okay, I'm done, that I'm not even hungry. She was like, really? I said, yes. Okay. She was like, okay. So I was just with her, and I just relaxed in the chair. Then meanwhile, me and my husband, we've been chatting all the while I was at the journey, lovey-dovey chat like that. So we've been chatting. Then I just picked my phone, it was still online. So I just wanted him to know that I did not eat, so he can pamper me, tell me that, okay, baby, sorry, tomorrow they will take you out and buy you pepper soup, they will take you out to lick ice cream, that type of... It's a lie. I wasn't hungry, God. But I just wanted to tell my husband, that lovey-dovey, so he can tell me, oh, my baby, so sorry about that, okay? Tomorrow, they will take you to go and eat pepper soup, lick ice cream, whatever you want. Just try and go. Just for him to pet me and I go to bed. Nothing serious. That's what I wanted for my husband, though. I just told my husband, normal way, I was like, man, I didn't eat the food. He said, why? I said, it's cold. No, I don't like cold food. The food is cold. I don't know what to eat though. I'm so hungry. Just for him to pet me. Ogbeni. Petting went wrong. The next thing I heard was my mother-in-law phone rang. It was my husband calling her. Go babe. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. My mother-in-law phone rang. It was my husband calling her. My husband was telling her that, why did they have to give me cold food? That where's the houseboy? Is he sleeping? Let him go and warm the food for me. That I'm really hungry. I need to eat food though. And the food, I said the food is cold. They have to warm the food. Guys, first impression. First day they're seeing me. First night. Not even the next day. The first night. Hey, Jesus. In my mind, I'm like, the marriage is over. Like, there's not even point trying to be of good behavior again. Let me just show myself. Marriage is over. My husband will not, my mother-in-law will not allow my husband marry me. They saw marry me. They'll be like, so this is the kind of woman you want to get married to. So my mother-in-law was telling my husband on the phone that, but she would have told me that the food was cold, that she want me for her now. Although it's not that cold, I don't know. She would have just said the food, and her now calling you that you are there. She would have told you. She would have told me. God, I was like, Church Agbasa, the marriage is over. You just have to, I just know the marriage is over. So, because if you are my mother-in-law, will the marriage still continue? Jesus. So my husband was like, she should give me the phone. And guys, when I collected the phone from my husband, I lost my cool, because I knew the marriage was over. My husband don't view my marriage. He don't view my marriage for me. So I just have to finish everything there. I was like, why will you call your mother and tell her the food? I said the food is cold. Why will you call her and tell her the food is cold? Why did you tell me first? Why did you ask me before calling her? You should have asked me first. He said, my husband too was angry. Why are you shouting? Ask you for what's the problem? He does not even say any reason, any problem. He said, what's the problem? You told me the food is cold, you are hungry. What do you want me to do? I called them to warm the food for you. What do you want me to do? Will I come and serve you food there? I'm like, no, you should have told me first. You should have asked me if I want you to call your mother before you call your mother. That kind of nonsense argument. I don't even know why I was shouting, because actually the food was not really cold though. It was just warm. I just wanted him to pet me and all of those things. And guys, petting went wrong. It went... I was just like, let the ground just open. Let them solve, because I didn't even know how to face my mother-in-law again. But thank God for my mother-in-law. She's so sweet. She's so understanding. God, she just knew that we were using her to. She just knew that we were using her to play love. We were using her to catch cruise. She was just smiling, looking at me, smiling. So when the phone ended, I was just like, yeah, now, Mama, tell me that I cannot marry your son. No problem. God provide my own husband for me. So Mama was like, my child, I understand what you're trying to do. She understood totally what I was trying to do. Gosh, Mama is so sweet. She understood that I just needed that petting. She just needed me. I just needed to hear, okay, sorry baby, tomorrow they'll take you out, blah blah blah. So she was like, my child, I understand what you're trying to do, okay? And I'm not offended at all. That one is between you and your husband. I'm not offended. But I want to tell you something. No matter what the situation is, no matter how angry you are, no matter what the situation is, never raise your voice at your husband. Both of you cannot be angry at the same time. It's the man. Whenever he's angry, just be calm. Then, after he's calm, you can now make your point known to him calmly. So I ain't got to settle things and make him. You don't have to shout at him. That is it. You don't have to disrespect him, not even in my presence or in the presence of any other person, okay? I love you, and I love the fact that you're real. Right from the first moment I set my eyes on you, I just knew you were my son's wife. I just love you, and I accept you with the whole of my heart. She hugged me so tight, and I was just tearing up. I said, God, this kind of family is still there. You know, I was really, really happy, and I just cannot thank God enough for making me to get married to such a beautiful family. And guys, you know, since then, my mother-in-law calls me baby. Like, she doesn't call me, I'm not even sure she knows my real name. All she calls me is baby. 4 years now in marriage, and I've had 2 babies. She still call me baby. You know, since that incident, she doesn't forget. She always call me baby, come, baby, baby, you know. She has been calling me baby, and I'm so happy. Yeah, guys, that is how my husband almost made me lose him. Hey, anyway, I know that if I don't marry my husband, no other woman will marry him. And if he don't marry me, no other man would have married me. No, we are destined to be together. Yes, he's the bone of my bone, and I'm the flesh of his flesh. No matter what, we are still one, and we are together. So guys, that is it. That is the story of how I almost did not marry my husband. So I hope you find this story interesting, and I hope you find me interesting too. If you do, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, so that I can keep creating amazing content like this, or so I can keep uploading interesting stories like this. And I'll see you all in another video. Ciao.